I knew you were gonna say if they worked at McDonald's or something like that, right?
No, you lost me. Say it though.
I was thinking.
I was gonna say?
I think she was gonna say like if somebody is like my career is working at McDonald's. Or
are you working in the office?
Working retail.
Your
Working retail.
career?
Like there's like this is it. Like I believe that I'm supposed to be a full-time sales associate.
You can answer that.
I couldn't do it.
What?
No, I'm just being honest. I would just like I would love them, but I would still be like, oh, I wish like are you gonna do I would start to ask them like, oh, so are you thinking of pursuing anything else?
Or
like,
would you say
are you going back to school?
Or would you be for me, like I think if you're doing retail, cool. You can start as a sales associate, but you can't stay there. You have to like your goal is to move up towards in the company. But I get what she's saying. Like it's not a really stable.
Like I would hope you want to
go bigger,
aspire to do more
than just stay there.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I agree, but when someone says that and says, "Hey, like I feel like God's calling me to work in retail," I don't think you should just brush out and say, "Yeah, that's not it." What if you pray for that person and that person just changes or sees your hustle and be like, "Yeah, I want more."
But it's not. It's not. But I would just hesitate in terms of like I'd be like, oh, like from the background I grew up in, that's what would make me hesitate. Like if I were to go to tell my parents, oh, the guy that I'm dating is in retail, they would look at me like, oh, like okay.
But what if the retail store is like, okay, now I'm just playing fantasy games, but I know you guys are thinking about like Foot Locker and stuff like that.
No, just any retail store, to be honest.
The retail store is like Gucci and they're getting paid top rate, $25,000 an hour. Some people are getting that type of money in retail.
I don't know if it's...
I think
maybe
also
it's just the job in terms of like
title.
how it looks. Not
now
even how you get paid. It's the
we got to the root
the
of
job.
No, but that's what's
and saying. How social like the social
status
looks.
But
like,
I have a question.
You know, yes.
I have a question for you. What do you want your future man to do? Like, what is your?
Oh no, I don't have a preference. I just want him to have a good job.
What's a good job?
A good job to me is somewhere like either match me or a little bit higher than me.
So what does that look like? What is something that you thought like your man
envision maybe you went to school and you did I don't know. I don't have a specific job.
No, that's interesting. No,
but I have like something where you like
she has a specific salary that she wants, 6 figures.
No, this is what she's saying.
I'm just joking.
She knows she's gonna be. What you want to do in the future again? Sorry.
Rec therapy.
It's either you're at that level or you're higher.
Yeah.
So not in that words, but that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, relatively.
I remember you saying that last time.
Yeah, relatively maybe in the same pay grade as me or a little bit higher. I'm thinking about future. That's why my mind is like, wow, things are so expensive. But that also loops back in how it can destroy my worship in terms of being dependent on the Lord.
How money kills our worship.
Yes. Yeah. It can make me not depend on the Lord and say like, oh no, is he not going to provide for you? Is he not going to give you enough money for your children that you want to have in the future? Is he not going to cover you with groceries and food and, have a good and a good life? Yeah. But I think the household that I grew up in allows me to create my mindset to be
around the fear of
the world.
We cast it away.
And fear of like, okay, if you don't work, there's there's nothing that's gonna come in. There's no way that it's gonna be provided for you.
And that's how I feel literally right now.
My mom, 4 kids in the house. I always said that if my mom can make it work, I know I can make it work.